Today is October 31st. It's Halloween.
Middle school can be difficult if you don't know the rules, especially if you're new to CPMA.
Here's some advice from Lucy and Carson.
As you may have noticed, there are quite a few new 6th graders now at CPMA who may be asking themselves, what can I do to be successful at this school? So we interviewed some 8th graders for that advice.
What's your advice for 6th graders?
My advice for 6th graders is to have an academic attitude and don't procrastinate.
What's your advice for 6th graders?
Don't be late to class.
What's your advice for 6th graders?
To try your best not to get into any trouble.
What?
What's your advice for 6th graders? Choose your friends wisely. What's your advice for 6th graders?
Don't start drama.
To get your homework done on time.
To not ditch class and to get good grades.
And there you have it. Those were some great tips to help the new 6th graders navigate their 3 years middle school and be successful. Back to you guys in the studio.
Wish I could have had that advice.
Weather can be really important when choosing a costume for tonight.
Out to David with the weekly weather.
Hello, CPMA student. My name is David Alvarez with the CPMA broadcast. I will be reporting the weather for this week of October 31st to November 4th. This whole week will be mostly cloudy with chance of rain. Today, on Halloween Day, and our weather will be cloudy with a low of 60s and a high of 76 with a 5% chance of rain. Tuesday will be partly cloudy in the high of 50s to the high of 60s. Wednesday will be cloudy in the 50s to the mid 60s with a 40% chance of rain. Thursday will be our coldest day with a low of 50s with a high of 63 with a 30% chance of rain. And to finish our week, Friday will be partly cloudy with a low of 55 and a high of 66 with a 20% chance of rain. Again, my name is David Alvarez with the CPMA Weather Report. Stay warm and happy Halloween, CPMA. Goodbye.
Hello, are you a new student and have wondered where a class is or exactly where events are happening? Well, we have these people on campus called web leaders, and they are dedicated to doing this. They tell you where your classes are, where to go, and what things are happening. Today, we'll be interviewing web leaders.
Hi, my name is Miss Dickman, and I work with the web leaders here on campus. WEB stands for Where Everybody Belongs, and it is a program for 8th grade and 7th grade leaders to come together to get to know one another first, and then to be able to help support our incoming 6th grade students. We start at the beginning of the year with orientation on the first day of school or the weeks leading up to school, and then throughout the year spending time during homeroom in each of those 6th grade homerooms to work with and support the students. In order to become a web leader, we'll have an articulation fair, which is when you get to choose your classes towards the end of the school year, and you would pick web as a thing you'd like to do for homeroom, fill out an application, we do interviews and everything, and then we'll let the students know that have made our team. We always look for awesome, amazing leaders that want to make a difference on our campus.
Why did you want to join web?
I wanted to join WEB because I genuinely enjoy helping 6th graders.
What are your future plans when it comes to web?
The future plans of WEB team is gonna be the No Place for King homeroom and end of the year activities.
Thank you to the web leaders for the interview. Back to the studio.
Hello, CPMA students. I am Victoria, and I am here to talk about the new and improved dress code. This new and improved dress code is gender neutral and applies to all students at CPMA. Here are some examples of what you can wear. These two examples that are shown were inside the dress code and weren't breaking any rules. Now, if you were to go outside of the dress code, here's what would happen. According to our CPMA multi-tier system of support coordinator, Mr. Lopez said if you were to get dress coded, your parents would be informed immediately. And second, you are to change into your PE clothes. Now, if this is a reoccurring, then you might be asked to go to Saturday school or stay after school on a Wednesday or Thursday in the future references. Happy Halloween, CPMA students, and back to you guys at the studio.
Mrs. Pino Antol. Hi. And today we're going to be asking a couple of questions. So the first question is, why did you want to be the principal of this school?
Wow, that's a great question. For a lot of reasons. I love art schools, and I really feel that that art schools are really, really important for kids, and I felt like I could help the school. So I'm here to make this a better place for everybody.
Some students had questions about the lunch pins.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you use them?
So the lunch pins should be part. You can find your lunch pins in Power School, and I think we printed them out at the beginning. There should be like 4 to 5 digits, and when you go to the lunch line, you're supposed to be able to tell them your lunch pin and put it in. I know that system hasn't been working very well, but you also with your ID cards, your temporary IDs can scan in the lunch line, and that should work.
So there we have it, the interview with the principal. Let's head back to the studio.